That's what I told her.
That's a good
We're not listening to any feedback today.
So they will come straight to you.
If they wait until 12.
Exactly. He's a good we'll get up there.
And what time do you have?
It's actually fun, at least I love that, as opposed to, he's never had it but just good as well.
I just think I can't tell that.
Have a flight
It's always a good idea to get a little more info. You must be frustrated to have.
I've just learned that the shows up, right?
Yeah.
We don't really plan much. People ask me, all of us, the Browns do. Cleveland for one. So that's something we can do Saturday.
We could go grab Tucker. Like fly into Chicago. I haven't seen it. We can handle 5 hours, right? So I'd last.
She probably still.
So that's
Yeah,
now
hard
shrinking.
Michael Rockwell. Yeah.
I know. I was
Still, we were like 7. Oh, really?
that was college. She's out east. She's in Shreveport.
What?
He wants to talk. Like, first she's like,
You caught one. Yeah. It's way. Was it on a kid?
Everything is done.
You should see the mom we found. Most of the time, I'm sorry.
You said last year, then no. I didn't even think about that. I should send it to me.
Oh, I remember.
And they had fireworks.
Where'd you hear about that?
Oh, that's, oh, got it. It's John.
ramp is. That's why he can go up it but not down. They're going this way now. Oh, but I was right. This way. Down. Yeah.
They said, oh, yeah. No, we can't complain about this. Yeah. We really drew attention. We've obviously been at teacher conferences. I'll do the upgrade.
No, but I look closer.
Single one. Yes, it is.
Probably for the best.
Yes.
Yeah, check it out.
for the class of 2024. These students have worked extremely hard to get to this milestone. Out of respect for the graduates and their families, we ask that you please remain behind the fence throughout the ceremony. Each graduate was given 2 tickets for family members to sit in the bleachers located on the field. Those of you seated on the infield may take pictures from behind the barriers. The restrooms are located at the north end of the field. At this time, our JROTC Color Guard will present the colors of our nation, and our choir members will sing our national anthem. Would you please rise, remove your caps, and remain standing until our color guard is dismissed.
Carry colors. Forward, march.
You may be seated. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Your graduation creates an opportunity for us to celebrate what you have achieved over the past 4 years. As a class, you played a significant role in the success of our school by leading in the classroom and the many activities you participated in. Our entire community is proud of the multiple championships and all of the accomplishments you have been a part of bringing home to Delta. While you are leaving the trophy cases much fuller, and the walls more decorated as a legacy of your many achievements, the bigger legacy you leave is your capacity to take on challenges. It is this capacity that has helped mold you into a quality group of young people who will go forward and continue to make us proud. Your graduation provides us a bigger opportunity to point out that this is just the beginning of the great things that you will do in your future. And all those great things will continue to be our celebration. As you pass this milestone and become adults, be sure you remember the lessons you've learned throughout the past 13 years. Remember that desire and your willingness to work hard and set high expectations will keep you on the right path. Never stop learning, and always look for the opportunity to serve others. Please recognize that you are part of something bigger than yourself as a graduate of Delta High School. This affords you the support of our school and this entire community as you move forward. Good luck and go Panthers. I would like to introduce the people joining us tonight to help conduct the ceremony. School board members, Mr. Tony Bowling and Mrs. Christina Hines. Superintendent, Mrs. Karen Gibson. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Kurt Clay. Commencement speakers, Mr. Axel Hasto and Mr. Harold Clay. Assistant principals, Mrs. Rosie Johnson and Mr. Jeremy McCormick. School counselors, Mrs. Holly Tyler Crowder and Mrs. Shauna McTutu. And school registrar, Mrs. Barb Cochetti. Please join me in recognizing the staff members from Delta High School, Delta Middle School, Lincoln Elementary, and Garnet Mesa Elementary Schools, seated on the infield here tonight. This group of educators has worked very hard to teach these students and support them over the past 13 years. The class of 2024 is a tremendous representation of their work. Please give them a round of applause. I would also like to thank all the parents, friends, and family members who have helped see these students through their graduation tonight. Graduates, may I have you please stand up, turn and face, if you know where your parents are sitting, turn and face them. Now it's your turn to applaud, wave, and recognize everything that these special people have done for you. It's my privilege to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 24, Russell Cannon. Russell has maintained a rigorous course load throughout the last 4 years at Delta High School. He has achieved at a very high level, finishing with a cumulative GPA of over 4.4 and amassing 246 grade points. It is a pleasure to introduce Russell Cannon.
Esteemed faculty, proud parents, and fellow graduates, as we gather here today to celebrate our achievements, I'm honored to stand before you as the salutatorian of our graduating class. Now that I stand here, I can't help but think of the journey that led up to this moment. Each step I took. 4 years, 144 weeks, 720 days, uncountable steps, all towards one diploma. The question arises, what was the most important step in that journey? I've often felt that the last step was the obvious answer. The last step is, after all, the one to complete it. The entire journey could have taken place in that final step. The goal is achieved throughout that stride. Lift your foot, you are still unaccomplished. Place it, and you finish the journey. In Brandon Sanderson's Oathbringer, he initially argues that it's the first step that's the most important. That a journey is unfathomably more realized the second the first step is taken. Its progress goes from non-existent to 0% complete, both the menial difference and the largest distinction. Unfortunately, both are flawed. The last cannot be the most important step, as the last alone did nothing. It's merely the step that announced all the previous, and the first step, while most difficult, has also done very little of the work. The answer I found most acceptable is presented again by Sanderson, 1,000 pages into the same book. He finally concludes, the most important step one can take is the next one, always the next step. The next step is all of them. It was once the first and can be the last at any time if you let it. Know the journey is in your hands right now. You take that next step and you decide where it might take you. When you encounter obstacles, remember that the most important step is the one you take after stumbling. It's the resilience to rise, dust off, and keep going that defines both the journey itself and its success. Congratulations and thank you, class of 2024. Our future awaits, and I have no doubt that each of us will leave a mark on this world, one step at a time. It's my honor to now introduce Derek Boyd as the valedictorian for the class of 2024.
Eric has taken the most rigorous courses offered at Delta High School and excelled at the highest level. He has a cumulative GPA of 4.5 and amassed 250 grade points. It's my honor to introduce Eric Boyd.
I had one hope for this graduation, and it was that it was not windy. And as soon as we got out here, Russell said, "The weather is looking beautiful, so if it's windy, please blame him." You know, I've been thinking about what I would say in this speech for about 3.5 years, and true to my school history, I still only managed to write it the night it was due. So, my favorite idea for the speech came pretty recently. I thought it would be a lot of fun to list all of the things I found wrong with you people, an airing of grievances of sorts for my Seinfeld fans. But then again, Mr. Carlson and you guys probably wouldn't like that very much, so I decided to pivot. I looked through a lot of other valedictorian speeches. I saw a lot of them were centered around how special their demographic is and how increasing their representation is so important. But I figured that it might not go over so well yelling to the clouds why there aren't more successful white guys. So instead I decided I will say some nice things about this class, because through it all, Delta High School is a special place filled with very special people. So class of 24, friends, family, staff, distinguished guests, and undistinguished guests, please join me in celebrating the incredible people at Delta High School as I take you through some of the individuals along my journey, the lessons they taught me, and some lessons you all can hopefully take away from them as well as we move into our own futures. My first class ever at DHS was AP Human Geography with Mr. Ham. Can we get Mr. Ham? Where's he at? Hi, Mr. Ham. That was also my last class with Mr. Ham, but his presence never went away in my school. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Ham stands in the hallway every passing period at a major intersection and just asks students, "How's it going?" or acknowledges them by name. Or everyone's favorite, he asks, "Catching dubs?" These small, momentary acknowledgments hold the power to turn a bad day on its head, allowing for students to have a reason to feel better. So thank you, Mr. Ham, for teaching the power of the trivial recognition that means more to us than you know. Now, hopefully, we can reciprocate those feelings to others in our own lives. What better person to go to next than my man, Mr. Meza? Where's he at? He might need to stand on a chair. Me gustas tu, luchador. Pretty good, right? Sorry, I took 2 years of Spanish and you wouldn't know it. Mr. Meza taught me that in the same way there are people born to be singers and actors, there are also very much people born not to be singers and actors. And through his music videos and telenovelas, I very quickly figured out which category I was in. So thank you for narrowing down my career options, Mr. Meza. I'd also like to say your AP Spanish is the only AP class I did not take, and despite your tempting offers, I think we figured out at the beginning of this section why I didn't take it. In the interest of time, I'm going to skip ahead to some more recent teachers I've had, but there's so many little lessons I've learned from each and every one of you, and you've all left a mark on my life. But if you are not mentioned, you are probably on my grievances list for leaving bad marks on my life, so maybe think some things over. I'm just kidding, I'm already on probation. Ms. McKendrick, please don't kick me out of NHS. Speaking of Ms. McKendrick, I'm going to group her with Ms. Ranum as my two standout teachers who taught APs better than anyone. If you are a teacher wondering the best way to teach, just ask them how they do it, because there's no better feeling than walking into one of their end-of-year tests for your class, knowing that you were prepared for everything, and that's what those two do so well. After the AP Gov test this year, most students walked out talking about how it was the easiest test ever, but in reality, we were just so well prepared by Ms. McKendrick, and it is easy for us to overlook the significance of an organized and effective teacher. But I wanted to make sure they get recognized tonight. Also, humble brag, but you're all in the graces of probably the greatest AP government Quizlet player of all time. No biggie, though. And Ms. Ranum, while the endless essay writing of AP Lang was not fun, you found a way to make it bearable, and it remains the most effective AP training method in the school, so props for that. And Ames has you beat on the most tedious writing assignment anyways with the senior memory book, so really we can't complain that much. Thanks to both of you for teaching the value of preparedness, even though little procrastinator me has not learned my lesson like I should. Miss Davis. Oh man, Miss Davis. Calculus, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I'm just kidding, it was only the worst of times. That's no offense to you, Miss Davis. Calculus taught me quite the lesson of mental fortitude, with my favorite lesson being that people who say never give up are just flat out wrong. You see, Miss Davis, she helped me do the most important math in my career when I added up that with 55 A's throughout all my classes, including 32 APs, it didn't hurt not to have an A in a semester of your class. In fact, it didn't hurt not to have a B in your class. I finished second semester calculus with an ADC, and I regret absolutely nothing because at least my mental stability was somewhat still intact. Moral of the story, as I stand up here on stage, maybe sometimes give up. So, thanks for teaching me that, Miss Davis. But actually, I am sorry you didn't get my best, and I probably deserve some more of your patented head scrunches. The final teachers I wanted to recognize tonight are actually the teachers I considered my favorite throughout the course of my high school career. And as I thought what I would say about them, I realized that they all share something in common, and that is they have no end of lessons and values they taught us because they know the power of a simple story. Mr. Mitchell, Mr. Magtutu, HF, am I right? And Mr. Ames. Each made every day of their class special, fun, and engaging because they always had a story to tell. I tried to take every Mr. Mitchell class because I fell in love with the experience of a Mr. Mitchell class from the beginning. Believe it or not, I was not in love with accounting when I signed up for that class, but rather I wanted to simply hear more of the real-world life experiences Mr. Mitchell had to offer, which brought more value to my life than any math equation ever will. Also, shout out Mr. Mitchell's music at Vaughn Mitchell, available on Spotify and Apple Music. Absolute bangers, I'm telling you. Mr. Magtutu, I really struggled with trying to nail down one lesson because he always had philosophical questions and discussion with the most interesting life stories, and who could forget classic physics pickup lines about gravitational attraction, which worked, by the way. I'm Morgan. Yeah, I will relay one message from Mr. Magtutu that I feel the class of 2024 needs to hear. I was sitting in Magtutu's classroom on my last day of school ever next to Morgan, and Magtutu simply opened a discussion on what are the chances that we are even here and able to have had conversations with each other that day. We settled on the chances that everyone in your ancestry falls in love, that you are the one little swimmer that wins the race, that everyone else around you somehow finds their way to you, and that we live on a world that is beyond statistically improbable, and we find the chances that you live the specific life you do are zero. It's not possible. You are living the impossible. So I'm telling you, class of 2024, you are not here by chance, you are not an accident, and you matter. That is just one of thousands of lessons I've learned from Magtutu. Now, Mr. Ames tells stories better than anyone, and parents who attended the baccalaureate know that as well. He can somehow make anything relatable, whether it's turning Shakespeare into a social media drama we can all understand, or turning the Bible into some kid's frog earrings. Ames helps digest the most complex of lessons so easily into something that now everyone can find value in, and he does it in such a cool way that I can only hope to replicate. So thank you, Ames, thank you, Mr. Magtutu, and thank you, Mr. Mitchell, for teaching us the infinite power of the story. Now, as it turns out, there are a ton of really cool people at DHS, so I promise to try not to yap for too much longer. But I would be remiss not to mention the value in sports and activities for me and the school for this class of 24. First, I need to thank Mr. Kimber for being such an improvement as a golf coach. 0 trucks hit, which is an improvement. He has brought a very bright future to the golf program, and also I think he single-handedly determined our class song, so for all the people who have an issue with our song, please blame him, that's all. Second, Coach Key, I don't think he's here, which is probably a good thing. But I've never laughed so hard in my life as I did on our trips with him, so I just hope he knows that I'm proud of him. Now, speech and debate, I've said all there is to say at our assemblies. We became a second family to all of our members, and had such an incredible season led once again by Coach Lopez, who put countless hours into giving us so many opportunities to compete. From Arizona to Nebraska to Utah to Minneapolis to next stop Iowa, we put in everything to that program, and we got 2 great state championships in return. Shame on Miss Lopez, though, for putting wanted posters out for me because she tried to kidnap my kids. And if you don't get it, that's only a little less weird than it actually sounds. Of course, finally baseball. I'm just going to read word for word what I wrote because I had to have this in before our games yesterday. I will do this part on the fly. As I write this, we are still competing and grinding away, and it will be really awkward if we lost on Saturday. Well, I regret to tell my former self it is really awkward. I don't have any fancy sayings, I don't have any one-liners yet, because I didn't expect it to end so soon. I wasn't ready for it to end. But I just want to say I love all you guys. It was an incredible experience and a wonderful journey. I did write Coach Ryer a quick thing. Coach Ryer is and has been the epitome of a coach throughout his tenure, constantly helping us improve not just as players, but also as young men. And I even think he's gotten a bit funnier over the years, too. I want to congratulate football on their 2A state championship. That was really impressive. Not as impressive as Speech's 4A state championship, of course, but still pretty cool. And let's be honest, we know it's particularly special because, class of 24, we know DHS isn't winning crap without us. That's why Carlson and Coach Jay are graduating with us. And finally, I want to acknowledge my friends and family that have gotten me here, and hopefully each of you graduates not only think of who you would acknowledge on stage, but also I hope you tell the people that you appreciate in your life how much they mean to you. First, to Morgan Farmer, there's no soul I appreciate more than your own, through all the late-night talks and your own power of the story. And I especially appreciate the competitive drive you have instilled in me by always saying you can beat me at things, whether it's mini golf, chess, bowling, or wiffle ball, and you definitely keep me on my toes. You're for sure my favorite loser. I cannot wait to see you. That's a pun, by the way. We're both going to see you. I'm surprised no one is rolling on the floor laughing. To my grandparents, who have always been there for everything. They're some of the most supportive people in the world. I love you guys. Go Yankees. And while we're at it, please Nuggets do not blow it tonight. To my parents, who deserve to have this entire speech. My list of praises outnumbers any list of grievances I could put together for the world combined. Mom, there's nobody in the world I'm more thankful for, and nobody who has done more for me as a human being. You're my inspiration, my best friend, and my wisest mentor. I could never find the words to truly enumerate how much you mean to me. Dad, I won't be as graceful with you, but I certainly wouldn't be standing on the stage without you. The countless hours of cats in the backyard, hitting in the batting cage, I know that one's a bit disappointing now. Long days of hunting and golf course trips have shaped me into who I am, and I will never forget them. I can only strive to be half the man you have been to me. Finally, to my Uncle Jimmy, who passed away on May 1st, we had a goal to get you to watch his graduation speech, and while we did not meet it in this world, I hope wherever you are, whatever world you're in, you are watching down and smiling. You never missed an event, and you said so much and sang so little. Jimmy, you are the person I learned from example the most by, and the person in my family I am most like, and you will live on as long as I do in my heart. Please rest easy. I thank you, class of 24, for being full of incredible individuals. I love you guys. I love most of you guys. The ones who didn't get suspended, shout out Nick. So many people here today will do so many amazing things. I thank you, DHS, for shaping each one of us and capitalizing on the incredible levels of talent and hard work in this class. And I thank you, families, for making everything here possible. Let's get this show on the road.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ayla Bayless. It is an honor to introduce you all to Mr. Harold Clay and Axel Haston. He is a wonderful coach, Mr. Harold Clay. He is a wonderful leader and member of our community. Whether as a coach or a fan, he is always someone rooting for Delta's success. Our second speaker this evening is Mr. Axel Haston. I have had the privilege of knowing Axel since I was a kid. He was Delta's AAU basketball coach and a constant supporter throughout the years. Axel was a part of the 1960 football team that won the state championship. In honor of a successful year here at DHS, please welcome Harold Clay and Axel Hasto. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, administration, proud parents, and of course, graduates. What a great crowd we have assembled here today. It's probably the second largest gathering of Delta people this school year. This pales, though, in comparison to the thousands that witnessed the state football championship on November 25th in Grand Junction. That crowd may have been the largest crowd of Delta people ever. I happened to see Coach Jay at school last week and asked how many seniors were the basis of that team. Coach Jay started counting fingers, 1, 2, 3. And when he got to 10, he started to take his shoe off. No, you don't need to do that. It doesn't have to be that exact. It was an amazing game, and the entire community was proud and grateful of your efforts. A few months later, Delta High School came home with another state championship, the second in a row for our speech and debate team. Maybe we can earmark Delta High School as the school of champions. After I was invited to speak at today's ceremony, I asked Mr. Hasto, why were we chosen? He indicated that you wanted something different. Most graduation speakers are middle-aged, good-looking, and intelligent. Clearly, I'm different. Many restless nights were spent trying to decide how I could bring something of meaning to you today. Each night, the word champion came to my mind. The remainder of my remarks will focus on that word. I'm hopeful that you will accept and consider my definition of a champion. Here it is. A champion is any person who encounters life's challenges and does the best they can to create a positive outcome. By this definition, each one of you graduates is already a champion. It began the day you were born, and even though you didn't know it, you were the pride and joy of your parents, a positive outcome, and therefore a champion. About a year later, you wanted to walk, and after about 1,000 falls, you succeeded, having met the challenge. The challenges of the first day of kindergarten possibly touched clutching mom's leg and screaming, but becoming a first-year student there. Becoming a champion as a friend, a teammate, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or employee are all challenges that you have embraced and, for the most part, created a positive outcome. You may not always create positive outcomes, but as long as the effort is there, you will have succeeded. The challenges don't end here today. They in fact get bigger and more important. Graduation day does not indicate that you will be a different person when you crawl out of bed at noon or later tomorrow. I am certain that you will pretty much be the same person that you are today. The challenges remain, and I am confident that your education has prepared you to be a champion at whatever you choose. As a class, you have become champions, scoring the highest SAT cumulative score of the last 4 years. You will look forward to the challenges of more education, employment, being a spouse, and for some, a parent. And I should mention that your parents are the biggest champions of all, having raised 150 very special people. I will conclude my remarks by thanking each of you, including students, faculty, and administration, for making Delta High School a friendly and positive atmosphere for all who enter. I know many of you by name, but I know many more of you by your friendly smile and warm greetings. Please don't be offended if I walk up to you someday at Walmart or on the street and say, I think I know you, which is a sure giveaway that I have forgotten your name. My remembrance will be of your kind face and caring greetings. I will never forget one of the football linemen who would greet me as I entered the gym. He would come up to me, give me a big hug, lift me off the floor, and say, how's it going, Harold? I will never forget you, Xavier. Congratulations, champion.
So, Elaine, you're in charge. My hearing aids are doing some weird stuff. So, up, down, enough. Okay, thank you. Anyway, my name's Axel Hastrow, and I am a proud graduate of Delta High School, class of 1961. And for those that are trying to count that up, that's 63 years. And I noticed on your brochure, there's been 126 graduating classes, so I guess my guys were right in the middle. But anyway, I just want to give some thanks to some people that have, certainly I have 4 grandkids that will be graduating in the next couple of years. And I want to give some thanks to some people that do a marvelous, marvelous job. And I was in education for 30 years, 25 as a principal, and so I know a little bit about education, and I guarantee you we should all be proud of this school and this district. I want to thank the board, and I want to thank the superintendent and her administration for keeping this district on track to do what it's supposed to do. And that is to train our young people so that they take the next step in life, whether it be college, whether it be trade school, the workforce, the military. They have a great basis for doing so. In reading about districts in the country, there are some weird demands and requests of districts, and I just am so thankful that we're in the direction we are in. Thank you. By the way, the superintendent, I first met her when she was a 7th grader at Lake Middle School. She was a delightful student with the greatest smile you ever saw, and she still has that smile. But thank you on a job well done. I want to thank the teachers. Teaching today in this century is tough. Remember the old 3 R's, reading, writing, arithmetic. They're still at the forefront, no question. But in this interconnected world with all the technology we have, there's also 4 C's, I think, that need to be addressed. Those are communication, critical thinking, creativity, collaboration. And I think that the DHS staff, as well as K through 8, because all of the teachers have had a part in making this class what it is, and it is a high-achieving class. I asked a couple of kids that were recent graduates that are, one is graduated from college just a couple of days ago, and another will be returning to the district as a student teacher for her senior year in college. And I asked those 2 young people, I said, evaluate the basis that you were given in high school for your success in college. They said, it's right at the top. We got everything we needed. We had to study, but we had the basics, and they were really high on the AP classes. They said it really gave us a leg up in college. So you people going to college, feel confident that you are going to succeed, because there's no question you will. Those going to trade school, those going to the workforce, you have the basics to be successful if you work hard, be on time, and want to succeed. You certainly have the tools to do so. I'd like to share about 4 things with you that, as I think back that far, when I was sitting out there, I remember I was almost ready to graduate, and then the thought hit me. Wow, I'm going to graduate in just a few moments and get that diploma. And then the question came, now what? I didn't have a clue. Is there anybody out there in that same boat? Well, luckily I had a coach, my football coach, as well as my baseball coach. He was my buddy, my mentor. We were lifelong friends. He sat me down and he asked me one question. He says, what is your passion in life? Well, my passion is the ball. Football, basketball, baseball, golf ball later in life. That's my passion. He says, can you make a living at it doing it? Well, no, I wasn't that good. But he said, you can make a living at it teaching and coaching. And I thought about that for a while. Now, back then, I loved school. But I viewed school as a great place to hang out until the next ball practice or game. Okay? That had to change. I did have the opportunity, because of playing a little more ball, I could go to college. That's when I became a real student for the first time. Because I knew that if I was going to advise young people on how to succeed in the academic area, I better do it myself. Second thing, be ready to compete. Be ready to compete. Life is competition, and that's healthy. Life is competition, and your class certainly can compete. Goodness, I got to thinking, there's this year now, also give credit to some fine underclassmen that helped you. But you guys have racked up, what, 6 league championships? 6, that's amazing, okay? You can compete. Little story on competition. I attended your state championship football game. There were 3 of us. We all played on that 1960 team, so can you imagine 3 80-year-old guys in those thousands of people to come watch you play ball? You had your game faces on that day, but we did too, because our challenge was to get up those snowy bleachers and get back down in all those people without crashing and burning and having to be airlifted out of stadium. That would have been embarrassing, but we made it. And what about that speech and debate team? Wow, you talk about competition. I understand that, you know, technically they could have competed in a lower classification, but they chose to compete in the upper classification just because they wanted to compete. Third point, be flexible and adaptable. In this world, I think back the last 50 years, say, the amazing things that have been developed through technology, through invention, it just blows my mind. I think the next 50 years are going to be even more so as far as moving society to places that's never been. So be flexible and adaptable, willing to change. The next point I think I would offer is to develop a reliable decision-making model, okay? Because I read, if you Google decision-making, you'll see a study that was done. They claim that the average American adult makes over 30,000 decisions a day. Wow. But a lot of those are mundane, just living, just getting through the day, of course. That's a lot of decisions. Kids, on the other hand, they only have to make 3,000. So maybe that's why they complain to us that, you know, you don't let me make enough decisions for myself when you're 10, 12 years old. But at any rate, you need a good decision-making process because you're going to make some big ones. And you need to go ahead, how do I make decisions? Yeah, you're going to make some that blow up in your face. I made plenty of those. But you learn from those decisions. And you go on and you do better the next time based on that past experience. Also, decision making, we've got a big decision to make in November. You guys are going to be national voters for the first time, right? Exercise that privilege and duty. And think for yourselves, okay? Just because somebody says something on television, okay, take that in, think about it. Does it make sense to you? If it doesn't, you go back and you research, you look at some other opinions, and you balance everything out. Okay? So vote in November. Thank you. God bless you in your journey. Appreciate your time.
Seniors, please stand. I hereby certify that these graduates have met all requirements set forth by the Delta County School District 50J Board of Education. They are therefore entitled to a high school diploma with all rights and responsibilities there associated. As the principal of Delta High School, it is my honor to present the graduating class of 2024. Front row, please come to the stage.
Russell Rex Shannon. Russell will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in computer science. He has received the CMU Distinguished Scholarship, the Evan M. Lewis, and the Garrett Scholarships. Derek Lyndon Floyd. Derek will be attending University of Colorado Boulder to major in political science and the pre-law program. He has received the Justice Byron White and Marion White Scholarship, the Benson Center, Rotary, Regents, Elks, and Delta High School Alumni Barbell Memorial Scholarships. Aylin Andy Bayless. Aylin will be attending Utah Tech University. She has received the Delta County Livestock, Delta Rotary, Delta Elks, Kids for College, and a scholarship from Utah Tech. Zoe Jane Sheen. Zoe will be serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Rome. After she returns home, she will be attending Southern Utah University to pursue a degree in secondary education or healthcare. She is a Daniels Fund Scholar. She has also received the Delta Kappa Gamma and the Garrett Scholarships. Shayla Ann Curtis. Shayla will be attending Baylor University in Texas to study biomedical engineering. She is attending Baylor through the U.S. Air Force ROTC program and will commission as an officer into the U.S. Air Force upon graduation. She is an Air Force ROTC scholar. She has also received the Daniels Fund and a $350 District Student Advisory Council scholarship. Kylie Nicole Huff. Kylie will be attending Grand Canyon University to pursue a career in nursing. She has received the GCU Chancellor Scholarship, the DMEA, PEO, Rotary, and Delta Health Volunteer Scholarships. Reagan Lenore Alsdorf. Reagan will be attending Colorado Christian University to pursue a career in elementary education and would like to teach internationally. Reagan is a Daniels Fund Scholar and has also received the Colorado Christian University President's Scholarship. John Austin Dexter. John will be attending South Dakota State University to study agricultural systems technology. He has received the 2024 Distinguished Scholar, Delta County Livestock, Delta Rotary, and the Delta County 4-H scholarships. Judah Levi Neely. Judah will be attending Nelson University in Waxahachie, Texas to pursue a degree in church leadership. Judah is a Daniels Fund Scholar. He has also received the Nelson University Vice Presidential Scholarship, Rocky Mountain District Youth Director Scholarship, and the Gear Up Scholarship. Amberlyn Nichols Abbott. Amberlyn will continue working in the Delta community at Rustic Charm. Uriel Aguilera. Uriel will go into construction until he goes on full-time with ProSpace Interior. Braden Marie Alberg. Braden will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in nursing. She has received the Colorado Mesa University Principal Scholarship. Randy Michelle Alberg. Randy will be attending Colorado Northwestern Community College to pursue a degree in animal science. Emily Casey Anderson. Emily will be attending the University of Arkansas and will major in interior design and architecture. Lauren Michaela Angelo. Lauren will join the Senior Military College at Virginia Tech while studying international affairs and Russian to commission as a U.S. Army officer after graduation. Lauren is an Army ROT scholar. She has also received the Garnet Mesa Kids for College Scholarship. Marco Arancio. Marco is an exchange student from Italy. Upon returning home, he will finish one more year in high school and will eventually go on to university to study math. Dominic Joseph Armendariz. Dominic will be working in the community with construction at Stella Concrete. Anna Marie Asane. Anna will be attending Boston University to pursue a career in psychology. Anna is a Chang Chapkin Scholar. She has also received the Gear Up and Lincoln Elementary scholarships. Sanaya Elaine Ashurst. Sanaya will be attending Colorado State University to pursue a career in accounting. Brielle Kelly K. Ashley. Brielle will be attending Colorado State University to pursue a career in social work. Lily Frances Bayer. Lily will be attending the Colorado School of Mines to earn a degree in mechanical engineering. She has received the DMEA, Astra, Alexi Armendariz Scholarship, and the Rotary Scholarship. Leland Xavier Ball. Leland will be attending the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Christopher Ryan Baskew. Chris will be continuing to work at the Hope Organization. Mauricio Blanco. Mauricio will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in construction management. Saw Blessing. Saw will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in exercise science. He has received the Gear Up Scholarship. Tennille Grassland. Tennille will continue working in the community and will eventually attend Colorado Mesa University to earn a degree in elementary education. Nathan Mark Brewer. Nathan will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in physical therapy. He has received the $7,500 trustee scholarship and the first generation scholarship from CMU. Cadence Rain Butler. Cadence will be attending Grand Mesa University to major in business administration. She has received a presidential scholarship, the Rotary, and the DHS alumni scholarships. Rylan Craig Bynum. Rylan will be attending Otero College to pursue a career in business and play baseball. He has received the Luke Olchenbrunn Scholarship. Isai Alejandro Carrillo. Isai will be attending University of Colorado at Colorado Springs to pursue a career in accounting. Alexis Misael Cervantes Garcia. Alexis will be attending the Technical College of the Rockies to earn a degree and certificate in automotive. He will study for his CDL and work as a truck driver. Jackie Eric Chapin. Jackie will continue to work in the community. Sarah Leland Clark. and the United States Armed Forces. Landon Reese Clay. Landon will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in kinesiology and exercise science. He has received the CMU Trustees, the Luke Olchenbrooms, DHS Football, and Diedrich Van Nile scholarships. Logan Mason Clay. Logan will be attending Otero College to play golf and pursue a career in business and golf management. Anaya Brooke Kohig. Anaya will graduate from the cosmetology program from TCR in June. She plans to further her education in semi-permanent makeup and cosmetics. Tiffany Rosemarie Colton. After graduation, Tiffany will enroll in the ACE transition program at DHS and will enter the workforce. Chevelle Leah Connors Foisset. Chevelle will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in psychology. Sarah May Coslett. Sarah will be working within the community at Tractor Supply. Trinity Rochelle Cross. After graduation, Tiffany will enroll in the ACE transition program at DHS and enter the workforce. Clayton Jess Cryer. Clayton will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in orthopedic surgery. He has received the Trustee, the Rotary, DHS Alumni, Delta Elks Lodge, and Alexi Armendariz scholarships. Jesse Dean Delgado. Jesse will be attending Colorado Mesa University to major in physical therapy. Jesse Dominic DiCamillo. Jesse will be working at Hellman Ford Motor Company. Wyatt Jacob Dickerson. Wyatt will be attending Wyotech to earn certification in heavy diesel mechanics. Lily Anna Doyle. Lily will be attending Colorado Mesa University to study forensic science or forensic psychology. She has received an academic achievement scholarship and the Gear Up scholarship. Caitlin Renee Edwards. Caitlin will be attending Paul Beach Atlantic University to study elementary education and minor in intercultural studies. She has received the Delta Kappa Gamma, Gear Up, K. Armstrong Memorial, and LNA Renfro scholarships. Jonathan Elias. Jonathan plans to work for H&P in the oil field. Michael Ryan Ellis. Michael will be attending trade school to become an electrician. Morgan Tess Farmer. Morgan will be attending CU Boulder studying political science on an ROTC scholarship. She will be commissioned into the U.S. Army as an officer. She has received the Army ROTC, PEO, and EML scholarships. Evan Hanley Ficklin. Evan will be working at Kohik Excavation as an operator. John David Fowle. John will be working in the community in mechanics. Christopher Daniel Garcia. Christopher will be working in the community at McDonald's. Wyatt Shane Garrison. Wyatt will attend trade school to become an apprentice electrician. Kenneth Clarence Gleason. Kenneth will be working in construction or the oil fields in Texas. Xander Matthias Graff. Xander will be serving a mission in Brazil for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Upon returning, he will enlist in the U.S. Navy and train to join the SEALs team. Madeline May Haskins. Madeline will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in secondary education. Cheyenne Dusty Rose Hatter. Cheyenne will be working as a surveyor's assistant for TEK Construction and Surveying. Linda Hannah Marie Hanger. Linda will be enlisting in the United States Army as an airborne combat medic. Clayton Jeremiah Hill. Clayton will be attending Colorado Mesa University. He has received the Gear Up, Next Gen, and Chapter 35 scholarships. Carly Ann Holbrook. After graduation, Carly will dual enroll in courses at the Technical College of the Rockies and the ACE transition program at DHS. She will enter the workforce. Riley Leanna Holston. Riley will be attending Colorado Mountain College to pursue a career in veterinary technology. Vandy LeRae Horn. Vandy will be studying with the Stratford Career Institute to gain experience while planning to work at Taylor Funeral Service. Lee Do Tu. Lee plans to enlist in the United States Army. Isaiah Joseph Huff. Isaiah will be attending Technical College of the Rockies to gain certification in AutoCAD. Jay Marie Huff. Jay will be attending Colorado Mesa University Tech in the fall and graduate from TCR for cosmetology in June. She has received the Presidential Merit, the Gear Up, and the Mangum Scholarships. James Nathaniel Huffman. James will be attending Colorado Mesa University to study mechanical engineering. He was awarded the Principals, Gear Up, and First Generation Scholarships. Talon Philip Hewlett. Talon will be attending Colorado Mesa University to study construction management and play for CMU football. Juan Alberto Jaracuaro. Juan will be attending Metropolitan State University of Denver to pursue a career in film and cinematography. He has received a Gear Up scholarship. Tucker Dwayne Johnson. Tucker will be attending North Central College in Illinois to play football and pursue a career in business management with the hopes of earning an MBA. Wyatt James Kendall. Wyatt will be going to Colorado Mesa University to earn a degree in sports business. John Allen King. After graduation, John will enroll in the ACE Transition Program at DHS and enter the workforce. Tyler Allen King. Tyler will be attending the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs and pursue a career in computer science. Annabelle Sage Pry. Annabelle will be continuing her academic and athletic career at Kansas Wesleyan University, majoring in biology and chemistry on a pre-med track. She has received the Delta Rotary, Delta Health, and Montrose Forest Product scholarships. Juliana Emily Chris. Juliana will be attending Colorado Mesa University to receive her degree in biology. Weston Neil Coons. Weston will work to attain his pilot license. Ella Kajah. Ella will attend Colorado Mesa University to study radiology and ultrasound. She has received the Colorado Mesa University Principal Scholarship. Tristan Aubrey Lackey. Tristan will attend Colorado School of Mines to pursue a career in biomechanical engineering. He has received the Colorado Scholars Fund Scholarship. Brett Michael Lejo. Brett will be attending Trinidad State College Rocky Mountain Line School to pursue a career to become a lineman. Martin Lama. Martin will attend Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in construction management. Miguel Angel Lamas Vasquez. Miguel will work with the School to Work Alliance program to enter the workforce. Jamie Ray Lloyd. Jamie will attend Colorado Mesa University to continue pursuing her career in nursing. She has received the Mesa Ranch and CMU Promise Scholarship. Jasmine Josephine Lynn. Jasmine will take a year off before attending the Academy of Art University in San Francisco to pursue a career in advertising. Maria de Los Angeles Madrid. After graduation, Maria will enroll in the ACE Transition Program at DHS and will enter the workforce. Jasmine Anari Martinez. Jasmine will continue to work in the Delta community. John Michael Cole Martinez. John will be attending Fort Lewis College to earn a degree in electrical engineering. Oscar Alonso Martinez. Oscar will be attending Fort Lewis College to pursue a degree in computer engineering. Xavier Matthew Martinez. Xavier will attend Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in business management. He has received the Gear Up and Rotary scholarships. Paul Alexander May. Paul will be working in the Delta community in construction for Veteran Way remodeling. Zachary Cash McKay. Zachary will attend Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in law with a major in political science. He has received the Mesa Ranch, DHS Alumni Association, WCCF, Jeanette Wilkinson scholarships. Bethany Faye Miller. Bethany will attend Technical College of the Rockies to pursue a career as an EMT. Tatum Marie Miller. Tatum will attend Olympic College on an athletic scholarship to pursue a degree in sociology. Dominic Austin Montgomery. Dominic will continue to work in the Delta community. Eventually, he would like to enlist in the United States Marines. Camilo Cruz Munoz. Camilo has completed his certificate in auto mechanics at Technical College of the Rockies and will pursue a career in the auto industry.
Parker Daniel Neal.
Parker plans to attend CMU Tech to study diesel technology. He has earned the Lincoln Elementary, Swede Carlson, Lightworks, Rotary, DHS Alumni, Montrose Community Foundation, and Mason scholarships.
Mackenzie Danielle Newport.
Mackenzie will be attending the University of Colorado Boulder to major in architectural engineering.
Benjamin Richard Nordnick.
Benjamin will attend Colorado Mesa University to study pre-law and political science and pursue a career in law.
Joshua Emmett Ochoa.
Joshua will attend Regis University to study neuroscience on a pre-medicine track. He has received the Jeanette Wilkinson, Rainer Iman Legacy, Regis Merit Scholarship, and the Magi Scholarship, as well as the Gear Up.
William Jacob Parker.
After graduation, William enrolled in the ACE Transition Program at DHS and will enter the workforce.
Jolie Abachaya Pakamborn.
Jolie is a foreign exchange student from Thailand, and upon returning home, she would like to attend college back in the United States.
Kyler Andrew Petak.
Kyler will attend Trinidad State College Rocky Mountain Line School to pursue a career to become a lineman.
Kimberly Ponce.
Kimberly will attend the Technical College of the Rockies to pursue a career as a cosmetologist.
Lance Douglas Porter.
Lance will be attending Trinidad State College Rocky Mountain Line School to pursue a career as a lineman.
Andrew Ward Priestley.
Andrew will be serving a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Upon returning, he will attend CMU to pursue a career in law enforcement.
Alexander Rodney Ragsdale.
Alexander will attend Abilene Christian University to study digital entertainment technology to pursue a career in game development. He has received the Royce L. Money Chancellor, Presidential, ACU-bound, Rotary, and Europe scholarships.
Araceli Lisa Ramirez Villarreal.
Araceli will attend the Technical College of the Rockies for medical assistant and then work to continue her career in nursing.
Neely Surendria.
Mia will be attending Lemoyne University in Syracuse, New York to pursue a degree in political science. She has received the Vice President, the Promise Program, the Gear Up, Renfro Scholarship, and Colorado Education Initiative Scholarship.
Zoe Lynn Jessica Rasmussen.
Zoe will be attending Colorado Mesa University to continue her education in mechanical drafting and interior design.
Connor Eric Reed.
Connor will be attending Colorado Mesa University to study jazz and music business. He has received the Gary Ambrosier, David Moore, Trustee, and CMU alumni scholarships.
Caleb Joseph Richmond.
Caleb will be attending School of Montana to study engineering.
Zenaida Alexis Rodriguez.
Zenaida received her CMA certification from Technical College of the Rockies and will use that to continue working in the community.
Joseph Theodore Rodriguez Medina.
Joseph will enroll in the ACE Transition Program and will enter the workforce.
Giovanni Romero Hernandez.
Giovanni will enter into the workforce in masonry and work to pursue a career in real estate.
Luis David Romero.
Luis will continue working in the landscape industry in the community.
Sergio Rincon Rubio.
Sergio will continue working in the community and the construction industry.
Gideon Ruscher.
Gideon is an exchange student from Austria and will return home to complete 1 more year of high school before applying to college in the United States to study computer science.
Sabina Ruiz.
Sabina is a foreign exchange student from Spain. She will return home and complete 1 more year of high school before she goes to college to study law.
Allison Jade Rustling.
Allison has enlisted in the United States Navy with a job as a cryptologic technician. Her ship date is July 17th.
Andrew Cole Sanchez.
Andrew will attend Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in biology.
Brett Charles Sanchez.
Brett will be attending Montana State University to pursue a career in engineering.
He has received the MSU Achievement Award. Jewels Alana Sandoval. Jewels will continue to work in the Delta community. Aiden J. Schmaltz. After a year off, Aiden will attend UC Santa Barbara to earn a degree in medical psychology. Nicholas Michael Survey. Nicholas will attend New Mexico State University in pursuit of a career in the golf industry. He has received the Hadley Honors Scholarship. LaKayla Ron Sheets. LaKayla will attend Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in nursing. She has received the Distinguished Scholarship, Nick and Linda Haddle, Pro Space Interiors, and David Moore Scholarships. Jonathan Richard Scholl. Jonathan has enlisted in the United States Navy as a corpsman. His ship date is June 4th. Eric Donovan Cimental Cara. Eric will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in art and design. He has received the Gear Up Scholarship. Andrea Dawn Simler. Andrea plans to attend BYU Idaho to pursue a career in veterinary medicine. Rodney Alexander Edwards Stewart. Rodney will continue to work in the Delta community. Eta Mulata. Eta will work in the Delta community. Cameron Ostentil. Cameron completed his EMT certification at the Technical College of the Rockies. He will work with Junction Fire Department. Wyatt Heath Carroll. Wyatt will find employment in the Delta community. Austin Eugene Thomas. After graduation, Austin will enroll in the ACE Transition Program at DHS and will enter the workforce. Alex Yazire Toole. Alex will be working in landscaping with plans to enlist in the United States Air Force. Jaden Alexis Urick. Jaden will be attending Colorado Mesa University. Cole Dwayne Vance. Cole will continue working in the community for alpine fencing. Vianney Varapara. Vianney has completed her certification as an esthetician at Technical College of the Rockies. She plans on being an esthetician and starting her own business. Arturo Verdeja. Arturo will look to pursue a career in real estate. Kae Gewa. Ka will be attending Colorado Mesa University to pursue a degree in radiology. Dylan Jefferson Walker. After graduation, Dylan will enroll in the ACE Transition Program and will enter the workforce. Joshua Eli Warren. Joshua will continue working in the community at City Market. Cassidy Michelle Weir. Cassidy will find employment in the Delta community. Anna Ruth Weaver. Anna will be attending Youth with a Mission and completing her discipleship training school with a focus on dance at Montana Lakeside. Tegan Michelle Whitby. Tegan completed her certification as a CNA at Technical College of the Rockies. She plans to work in a hospital as a CNA. Tyson Oliver Whitby. After graduation, Tyson will enroll in the ACE Transition Program at DHS and will enter the workforce. Bailey Dawn Wilson. Bailey will attend Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in nursing. She has received the CMU Presidential, the Gear Up, and the Delta Health Scholarships. Andrew Brian Wilsey. Andrew will attend the Technical College of the Rockies to gain certification in welding. Kaya Rose Wright. Kaya will continue working in the community at Alta Convenience. Cameron Alexander Young. Cameron will attend Colorado Mesa University to pursue a career in the mechanical engineering. Caleb Richmond, I apologize, I said Montana. Caleb will be attending Colorado Mesa University to study engineering. The class of 2024 holds 4 Daniel Spun recipients, 1 Chang Chapkin recipient, 3 ROTC scholarship recipients, 11 students with plans to serve our country in the military, 4 students serving a mission, and 80 Gear Up scholars. With hopes and dreams of becoming nurses, doctors, businessmen and women, electrical linemen, physical therapists, video game designers, funeral home directors, veterinarians, designers, radiology techs, lawyers, estheticians, law enforcement, golf pros, welders, mechanics, and so much more, these seniors have reached the first milestone in their journey to the future. In total, their journey has earned them $1.5 million in scholarships that will support them in achieving their dreams. Best wishes as you walk the path towards your next adventure. Remember, it's always a great day to be a Panther and to always be big in everything you do in life. Congratulations.
Graduates, please stand. On behalf of the class of 2024, I am honored to congratulate you as official graduates of Delta High School. Please join me in moving your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024 has officially graduated. Congratulations.
How did you guys come through? Alright, just so we can get a picture.
Yeah, but we can't go that way.